More states are now in the spotlight for failing to handle examinations in alleged rape cases. DNA from what are known as rape kits can be used to help identify suspects, strengthen criminal cases, and exonerate those who are falsely accused. More than 3,000 of those kits have never been tested in Kentucky. A state audit blamed a lack of adequate resources. Kentucky is one of more than a dozen states and cities counting and testing rape kits. An audit at the Fayetteville Police Department in North Carolina determined that 333 rape kits from unsolved assault cases were destroyed to make room for evidence. Nationwide estimates are that at least 400,000 rape kits are sitting untested. The numbers are staggering, and it is disturbing the fact that these cases are not priority for such a heinous crime. The federal government this year invested $41 million to help reduce that number and get the kits tested. Concerns about the handling of rape kits have been raised across the nation. This month, the Manhattan District Attorney announced that $38 million in civil forfeiture money would be used to pay for the testing of 56,000 rape kits that had gone untested for years in 20 states. Pope Francis landed on U.S. soil for the first time just before 4 p.m. Eastern Time today, launching a 6-day visit that will highlight his love for the poor and his willingness to tackle the nation's most significant political, social, and economic controversies. In a rare sign of respect for a foreign dignitary, President Barack Obama, First Lady Michelle Obama, and Vice President Joe Biden traveled to Joint Base Andrews outside Washington to greet the pontiff, who arrived from Cuba. Obama will roll out an official welcoming ceremony for Francis on the south lawn of the White House on Wednesday. The Pope will then parade through downtown Washington in his Pope-mobile, with thousands of people expected to line the sidewalks. He'll hold a canonization later in the day at the Basilica of the National Shrine of Immaculate Conception. Well, drivers with Uber and Lyft are already racking up citations after a week of doing business in Las Vegas. Authorities cited 87 drivers as of Friday for not being authorized to drop off or pick up passengers. A county business license and an airport operating permit are required before companies can do business at the airport. The citations carry $100 fines that can be halved if paid within 10 days. The state gave Uber and Lyft the go-ahead to operate in Nevada last week, and they launched despite Clark County commissioners denying temporary business licenses the two requested. The county is working on language for a new business license ordinance expected to be considered by October 20th. I'm Monique Mitchell, and that's your World News.
This is the 15th year of the Pony Express. It's been an ongoing event here in Pahrump, and we're very glad to have have it continued for this long. This year, we're going to do a format that leaves from the arena, returns to the arena, and has some some trail obstacles along the way.
So, what does that mean exactly? Because before you guys used to just ride in at once, right?
Yeah, in years past has been a long ride, but we found that we have more participation, and some of the people, some of the riders like it better to have the trail obstacles and have a little bit of a shorter trip and some lunch provided.
Exactly.
So that's what we're trying to do.
You guys get started what time in the morning?
Well, the parade starts at what, 9? Mm-hmm. So as soon as the parade's over.
And you guys are in the parade, right?
Yeah, we're going to be in the parade this year, and then we'll meet at the rodeo grounds. And the main body of the group that Jim's talking about is going to take off for a trail ride. And then I've got 8 riders that are going to go out doing something different. They're going to go to the Sugar Shack and pick up mail. They're going to go from there to JD's and pick up mail there. And then Shadow Mountain and pick up the mail there. And then up to the hub on Bella Vista. And then from there we're going to Griffin's feed store over on Mesquite, and they're going to have another horse challenge there, and then we all come back to the arena together. Jim is taking off, and he's going to the Star Nursery to pick up the mail and then come all the way back to the arena. So this is going to be kind of interesting. We got a time schedule that we have to meet.
Yeah.
So this is really going to be interesting, and the horses are going to be moving fast. Mm-hmm. So if people want to, check it out.
They can get involved, can't they? The public can get involved in this.
Absolutely. So people can get involved. If you have horses, you can be involved in the parade with the Pony Express as well as the trail ride, or you can meet us at the stops and see what's going on and visit and find out more information and just enjoy the horses and the people.
How can people buy this postage or for the Pony Express?
This is what we have, the envelopes.
There you go.
And they go for $5. All you do is you put your name on it, and the $5 is collected by the people that are selling them at the stops I just mentioned, and all of the proceeds are going to Freedom Range Ranch. Anyhow, they put their name on it, it's carried, the mail's carried through the valley, then they get a cancellation stamp, and at 3:30, I guess you'll be the one calling out the names on the mail call, and they get it back. So it's a commemorative type thing, it's going to be good.
The Relay for Life is gearing up for a new season. We caught up with Shannon Moore to get the details.
Yes, thank you. So Relay for Life is the American Cancer Society's signature fundraiser in the fight against all cancers. And what we do is we bring teams together to raise money, and they take turns walking a track. The events are usually anywhere from 12 to 24 hours. I believe Prumps this year is looking at about 18, so we haven't set the exact times yet. But what we're looking for right now is to make that event really big. So last year we had a great event in Pahrump. We had almost 700 people, which is amazing for our area. And we're looking to make our 2016 event even bigger and better. And in order to do that, we need our amazing people that live here in Pahrump to join us on our event leadership team. So we have positions that we need filled from volunteers, and they run the gamut from 2 hours a week to 2 hours a month. Some are a little more, some are a little less, and there's all sorts of jobs, but we need lots of people to join us. If they have any questions, they can feel free to give me a call. My number is 775-910-3329.
And when we return, we'll have your weather with Noah Began, so don't go anywhere.